Good morning, guys. We're getting ready for the day. Just gonna do my skincare right quick. Yesterday's video didn't get up till quite late, but it's up. Get my hair up out of my way. I'm gonna do like a similar base to what I did yesterday, because I really liked how the skin looked yesterday. My Sephora order showed up. What did I get in there? I got this Fenty cheek, what's it called? Freestyle highlighter duo, lightning dust and fire crystal. I might use this today, I don't know yet. But I got it for the eyeballs and for the cheeks. It's a highlighter.
On your eyeballs?
Yeah, you can. Another House Labs highlighter. This one's in Golden Pirate. Also for the eyes and cheeks. I bought the Huda Beauty Easy Bake and Snatch pressed powder. This is in the shade Cupcake. I didn't know they had a pressed powder, but you can also get this in loose, I think. Comes with like a little thing at the back, and then of course the powder. And I'm not sure what of this I'll use today. I also bought the Morphe Forbidden Honey palette. It's this pink one. Pink and gold. It's a little bit similar to one of my other ones from Morphe, but I like these. I like this color story. Morphe has new palettes coming, and I have my eye on a few of them. If you like ColourPop, but you can't get ColourPop, I would try Morphe. I do believe the ownership of Morphe or whatever is not the same as it used to be. Like all that drama and stuff that was going on, those people are no longer involved with Morphe, to my understanding. That could be wrong. And then the last thing I got, I wasn't going to, but then I went ahead and did, because I really like ABH formula. But I did pick up the Primrose palette, because normal price is like $80, but it was on for sale for like $30. Looks like this. It has two blushes and eyeshadows. This shadow I had to press back in though, because it came completely smashed. So I don't know if I'll use any of this today, but we'll see. I got something on my finger. Alright. I'm gonna go with the Fenty Skin. Oops. Too much. Well, it's okay. Let this soak into my skin. I poured too much out into my hand, so I'll just rub it everywhere. I do like the consistency of this. I like that it's a toner and serum pretty much in one. And so instead of putting it on a cotton pad and going over your face, you know what? You actually could, even with normal toners, put it in your fingers, tap, and then go over. But I mean, when I use like a toner in the morning, you can see some sweat comes off in the morning. Okay, that's soaked in. Not gonna use any eye cream this morning. I'm gonna go with my Innisfree serum. I do have work today, but not till much later in the day. So I'm gonna get ready, and then I don't know. Do you want me to go with you?
That's up to you.
I might go with Matt to get some stuff done today, so we can hang out at the same time before I go to work. I do have a matcha. We are trying to cut back on Tim Hortons or just give it up altogether, because it's we're like, our purchases have added up quite some, big time,
And you're getting it wrong.
and they keep getting Matt's orders wrong constantly. He's fed up with it, and I was like, yeah, we can do that, because then we also have kids, and of course you don't have to get your kids something every darn time that you do, but like Grace is always asking for ice caps now, and those are expensive. I know Matt and I usually get tea, or it's usually like we're getting me a tea and Matt and Grace ice caps. David doesn't ask for it often, but yeah, it adds up, especially for getting it a lot, like almost every day, once a day, sometimes twice a day. So we're trying to cut Tim Hortons out, even if we, like, I don't know, once a week, but we did that before, and then we ended up going every day again. Going with my moisturizer. I'm still on the, I'm not going to do a no buy because it doesn't work for me, but I've been thinking about giving myself a budget. I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of hoping people slow down with stuff. Again, just because something gets released doesn't mean you have to buy it. The next thing on my radar is the new Ensley Ring collection. Well, she got an eyeshadow palette and a face palette. I'll probably end up buying those two for June. And I said this in the beginning of the year. This is what I should have done. I should be pre-planning so I can get a general idea of what I want instead of just buying a bunch of shit. Nomad is re-releasing a couple of older palettes. I'm not interested. I've had 2 Nomad palettes and I pass them along. Just, they're nice, but I wasn't using them. So, let this dry. In my Sephora order, it was the concealer one, and it came with a bunch of samples. Well, it came with this itty bitty beauty blender, which I might use that for my eyes. We'll see. Came with a mini Easy Bake from Huda. I might try this out today. I just don't know, is it mattifying or what? Alcohol free, fragrance free. Well, that's nice. I think I might try this out today. It also came with a mini size up mascara, just kind of hilarious. And then just a bunch of samples. So there's NARS. On the back of this one, I was like, well, the vanilla would work for me. The Fenty one, none of these will work for me. They're all way too dark. Even the lightest shade on here, 120N, that's too dark for me. So I won't be trying the Fenty one out. The Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. So you got like the serum, which I have, and then I think this one would work for me, maybe this one. But shade number 2 that's in here. Oh, Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint. Oh, I actually want to try that skin tint. Some Tarte samples. And these are all too dark for me. House Labs, I am interested in trying this one. I think with this one, I could probably, these two here, but mainly this one right here. Fair Neutral, number 4. I do want to try that because that is on my wish list. Because even with concealers, if you don't want to do full face of foundation, just take a concealer, put it where you want it, blend it out, and then go the rest of your makeup. Rare Beauty, I don't know if I want to try this one or not. I don't think, oh, this is the under eye brightener. Well, I would just use this one here if I was. Another Tarte, which again, too dark for me. And then the ABH Magic Touch Concealer. Probably shade 2 out of this, but I don't know. I'm not going to use none of those today. Okay, face is dry. We're going with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow because this is a nice glowy foundation, and I really liked how my face looked, my base looked yesterday, so we're gonna do something kind of similar. This is a good one for summer. And all the makeup that I use will be in the description box. I'm so excited to have the whole weekend off, Matt and I. It's gonna be nice. We just gotta figure out what we want to do. Thinking of driving out to Emerald Lake or stay closer to the city. Who knows? Want to get outside at some point though. Go walk a new walking trail. Emerald Lake, is that up BC? Alright, that's on. Yeah, I feel like the better I take care of my skin, the better my base makeup looks. I'm gonna do the NYX brow glue. The brow glue, medium brown. I will repurchase this once it's out. I like it. For someone who just normally does a brow pencil and calls it done, I really like this product. They do have another one. I don't like the, looking at it, I don't know that I like the applicator for it. It looks like a lip gloss too, but knobs on it or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. You guys, some of you might know what I'm talking about, but they have a new brow glue. I've seen and Jessica use it, and it seemed to be pretty easy. I don't know. I don't want to get into buying a bunch of different random brow products and then not liking several of them. Okay, so we'll let that dry. I'm gonna go with the Covergirl. The Covergirl Skin Enhancer Contour Balm. Just like yesterday, use my sponge to blend it. Oh yeah, these are definitely off Amazon, but no, I looked to see if I could find it, and I could not. I'm gonna have to look up the actual brand, but I'm pretty sure I bought these last year or the year before. They're very comfortable. Okay. Matcha protein shake, that's what I'm drinking. I've got oh my gosh, the lactose free protein milk. It's from Nutrell, but I have that in there. Water, some peach matcha, and then strawberry protein powder from the Good Protein. It's like got a bunch of vitamins, minerals, and all that in it. Trying to do healthier protein powders and shakes that have some like benefits to them. I hate the morning though with a groggy throat. Some mornings it isn't, other mornings it is. I do think over the next couple of days you might see this area changed again, because I think I want to declutter. Well, we already know we want to declutter our front closet here. I also want to declutter my vanities there, and my intention was to use it, but Matt bought me this desk and I'm at the desk all the time. So it's like, as much as I want to keep my vanity, it's sitting there as storage and I don't want to use it for storage. So I think I'm going to put it down by the donation bin, and because it's nothing wrong with it, and maybe somebody can take it. Grace doesn't want it. I do not have a spot for it other than where it is right now, and I don't want it to sit there again as a storage space. So I also want to use natural light for my videos. So the desk is probably I'm gonna probably turn it back to how I had it with the window. Sorry for the throat this morning. Some mornings my throat doesn't do anything, other mornings it's like, let's be all weird. But yeah, I don't know anybody I can give the vanity to, otherwise I would. I guess I could try and sell it, but sometimes trying to sell stuff is like a pain in the butt. Because I was sticking to myself. I don't have a spot for it. Just a bummer. Okay, that is on. Next, we're gonna go into we're gonna put some of this on. The L'Oreal Lumi Glass Balm. And just pounce this up here before we go in with other cheek products, face products. You might notice over the next like summer months, the warmer months, my makeup might change a bit. I mean, I do change my routine, or I think I change up my eye look the most during, like, depending on the time of the year. I think I mentioned yesterday, I like doing like smokier looks, bolder looks, more shadow, heavier looks during like the fall and winter. And even in the spring, but I feel like in the summer I like to do a lot less on the eyes, but still do the rest of my face. Because I'm out, like, because we try to spend more time outside during the summer, and then like you're walking around, like sun's in your face, squinting, that ruins your eye makeup. That's a nice glow. Okay, next. I am gonna go, do I want to use this one again today or a different one? I'll use this one. We're gonna go into Juvia's Place highlighter. Dab this on. It'd be awesome if I could like use up one of my liquid highlighters this year, or even get them half gone. I have these two, the Rare Beauty one, Juvia's Place. I am making a dent in this one. It's down to here. There's so much product. I recommend, if you wanted to try a liquid highlighter, get a mini. The mini will last you, because a little goes a long way. So we have the highlighter. I'm going to go into this Tower 28 blush. And put this on over. That. I'm gonna take my sponge and go over the edge. Dad's up, David. That's what you're looking for. He's up. And the skin is looking nice and dewy. Okay, I do want to try this Easy Bake. I'm gonna put some on my lids. Just to set my lids. Oh, can I say something right quick before I forget? I got a text from FedEx this morning. It said it's delayed till the 30th. Is that today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to bring it here. Well, they will, but not.
Yeah. I'm gonna try this thing. Let's see. Just put some under the eye. You guys can let me know if you think it does anything. I'm going to use my Live Tinted powder everywhere else, but I'm going to use this in... I'm just dabbing it. So don't need a whole lot of product. And I'm actually going to take some on the bridge of my nose. Okay, it did tone down a little bit of It's still glowy, but it's less glowy than this side. We'll leave that like that. Alright, I'm going to go into the Live Tinted Blush and Bronzer. So I'm going to go into the bronzer part and just get this into the forehead and hairline. I really want to test these Live Tinted products out to see what I really think, and so far I'm really liking the bronzer, blush, and the face powder. The mascara, no, I wore that again yesterday. That was so messy to get off, and I did have bits of flaking. Like, I found dots of mascara on my face throughout the day. And then for the, I'm just gonna swirl. The blush and the bronzer together and put that on the cheeks. I've just been liking the complexion using these products, because it almost looks like it melts into the skin, and I don't know if it's because of my skin prep or not, or if it's just because of the products themselves. But it looks healthy, like my cheeks are looking healthy. It doesn't look like it's too much. Like, I really am liking that. And then we'll go with the face powder. To make sure everything's all blended in. So yes, I'm really liking the face. Like, this, it would be good for me. Excuse me. Damn it. Pretty sure it's my sinuses causing that. I've had a nosebleed the past couple of mornings. Same with this morning. We're just gonna fill in just a little bit in the front here. Oh, if you're new here, I want to try and say this at the beginning of each video, just in case you're somebody new who pops on. But if you're new here, my name's Tammy. I'm almost 40, and I do mostly get ready with me videos. My husband and son were at me for over a year to start recording, because I do my makeup all the time. And I decided to do so about a year ago, or just a little over a year ago. I was like, fine. Like, it took them over a year to get me to actually start recording. And so I did, and here we are. So if you like Get Ready With Me's, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. I almost post daily. Some people are like, how do you have time? Well, I have time because no matter what, I'm gonna sit down and get ready for the day. Whether it's I just do my skincare or throw a little bit of makeup on. So that's how I have time. I don't edit my videos. I get some people want their videos polished and looking almost perfect and stuff like that. Not me. I know I prefer old school YouTube when people would just sit down, hit record, and they didn't give a shit about if everything looked perfect and they were saying the right things. Like, no, we don't do that here. I'm just doing this as real time, and you know, if a fart slips out or I say something, well, I guess, you know, oh well. Do I want to set right now? I do kind of. What do we have here? I do want a brown shadow. I think I kind of want to use one of these or both of these on the eyes. I mean, my cheeks are already glowy. My skin is looking great. Mascara. Yesterday, you guys would have seen me pull this out of my empties basket. This is the Patrick Ta mascara that I think I got it last month in the BoxyCharm, and I used it a couple of times and I said I didn't like it, so I said I was going to yeet it into my empties basket. And then I pulled it out yesterday and I was like, maybe I'll give it another try. I do believe one of the reasons I didn't like it because it flaked on me both 2 or 3 times that I used it. Generally speaking, if mascaras flake on me, I don't keep them. I do need a shadow. I guess we'll go into this palette here, the Morphe one. I need a cloth. 1 second. I like having dry cloths so I can wipe my brush off. But I do want to put something in my... I'm going to go into this shade right here. Put this up into my crease and up and out a little bit. Just so I have a little something here. Smoky Glam finally made it to BC, so I did order that. That was the only thing though. Not because I don't want anything, but there's nothing else that I want bad enough to order it. Smoky Glam, I've been talking about that since they announced it. I was about to look in the mirror on here, but there's no mirror. I want to take that shade on the lower lash line too. It's called Skin Contact. They also have the green and purple one. They're back to normal price now, but they were on sale. I did not get the green and purple one because I knew I wouldn't get much use out of that one. But this one's like peachy pink, rose gold, neutral. Like, it's very pretty. The only thing I don't like is there's no mirror. I'm gonna go into, I think I'm gonna mix this one and a little dab of that one. Just out here. And then I'll take that first brush and just blend out here quick. I'm gonna go into the Fenty. I think I'm gonna do this one here. Looks like that. Just makes the lid nice and glowy. There doesn't seem to be any sparkles. I wonder, I guess that probably would make a nice highlighter. I mean, it is a highlighter, but you know, like sometimes highlighters are just, they're too sparkly. I don't like sparkly highlighters. I don't like glittery highlighters. I like glowy and luminous. If they have sparkles or glitter in them, I won't use them on my cheeks. I'm gonna go back into that palette right quick and do right here. So it looks like that. To me, my lids look quite glowy. To you guys, it might not. I'm just gonna mix the two. Very glowy. That's pretty. It's gonna go into that one. Just put this out here lightly. And then I'm gonna go into those highlighters. Probably this one. And put this right here. Okay. So we're gonna leave the eyes like that. It's nice and light, nothing too heavy. There's still a little something out there. I mean, if I wanted to, I could go in another shade and darken it more. But I'm not going to. Why does my throat feel like it's getting sore? I kind of want to swatch this shade in the middle. You know what that is? That's that pink, that pinky peach gold color that I go for. Should I put some of that in the middle of my lid? Maybe. Morphe, the new palettes are gonna have more than just one of those shades. Why does my throat feel like it's getting sore? And I only know one person at work who's sick. Or at least I think they're sick. I'm just putting this, blending it in the middle. I actually dreamt last night that I was buying a bunch of medicine because I was sick. I do remember that. I don't know what else I dreamt. Okay, I'm gonna spray the face. Ooh. Another one. I should probably make sure I don't have this one. My favorite House Labs highlighter is the Rose Quartz, and then we have Sunstone, which my friend Chris sent me. Love it. These are all great. I like them on the eyes too. Then we have Fire Opal, which I really also like this one a lot. And then this one here. So this is in the shade Bronzite, and I got this one for my eyes, specifically for my eyes. Same with the gold one, because they're very pretty. But I got these two for my eyes, not for my cheeks. You can use them for your cheeks though. I did the Bronzite one on my cheeks one time, and it was definitely very cool toned, and I looked like I was dying. It was very ashy. It was too ashy for me. I think I'm going to take Bronzite out of here because I can only fit 2 stacked up. Like, so I got 4 here in my Rare Beauty. I'll put this one in a different drawer. I'm debating what spray I want to use. Do I try the Easy Bake? Let's try the Easy Bake. And then we'll do some mascara. Just let that sit for a moment. And take your sponge and just go over quickly. Again, just like yesterday, I really like how my face looks. And you don't always need harsh or a lot of eye makeup on either. The lips today might be the same as yesterday, which is the Kosas, Wetslicks, and Tropic. What's it called? I was going to call it Tropic Thunder. Tropic Bliss. I don't know what that spray is supposed to do. Anyways, the Patrick Ta mascara, let's give her another try. Let me get my mini mirror. I believe I liked the wand, I think. But I didn't like how this flaked on me. That looks nice. I'm pretty sure it flakes though. And that's why I tossed it into my bin. Getting a lot of it on my lid. It's still a bit wet. Luckily, a wand can get it off. And then if I have to, I can fix it up with the shadow. That won't take very long. Crap. My lashes out in this outer corner are clumped together. I'll just go in with a little bit of the shadows to try and clean that up. I just mixed the top 3 shades. Maybe I should have done my lashes first and then done the shadow. I didn't think it would still be that wet. And then just take these, go back in. And then go into the middle shade. I think it still looks fine. Yeah, and that's the final look. It's a little, you know, the eyes are a little bit messy from the mascara, but it's okay. Skin still has a glow. I feel like that spray may have mattified slightly, and I really mean slightly, because I feel like I still look glowy, but like I see the glow within, but I feel like it definitely mattified. Anyways, time will tell if I like it. I do like how subtle the eye look is, the blush. I like the overall look. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. I like it. Have any of you guys tried anything from Live Tinted? Those are my only two products from them, sorry. I have the mascara, but as of right now, the mascara I'm not liking too much. I haven't heard anybody talk about Live Tinted. Every time I go on the Sephora site, I was looking at their products, and like I said, these two products are what I've been eyeballing the longest. The blush bronzer, which I really like so far, and even the face powder. It's not, like, it almost looks like it melts into my skin. And it doesn't make me look dry. But that Easy Bake definitely mattified a bit. Alright, so I am impressed with these two Live Tinted products so far. The Easy Bake powder, only time will tell. Time will tell depending on how often I pull for it. Just like the other Morphe palettes, this is nice. I'm excited to see the other ones, more swatches. They have new palettes, a couple of 6-pan palettes and a couple of 12-pan palettes. I'm more interested in the 12-pan palettes. We'll see if the Patrick Ta flakes today. I might need to let it dry, like let the mascara itself dry out a bit more, because that was pretty messy. And the Fenty highlighter, there was two other ones I also wanted to get, but I was like, instead of getting 3 new highlighters, just pick one. So I picked this one just because I can use it on the cheeks and then on the eyes, how I have today. Anyways, everything that I used today will be in the description box. Again, today's lip is the Kosas Wetslicks Balm. That's what I'm calling it, Kosas Wetslicks Balm, because I don't remember the name of it, and it's not on here. But yeah, everything will be in the description box. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't done so yet, hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos, which is, again, get ready with me videos. But yeah, another look that I like. I need to put my hair out because I do have work later on today, so I can't wear it down, which is a bummer. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and have a good day. Have a good weekend.